It was 2:47 a.m. in Ohio, USA, and the cold night air was tapping against the window panes. The entire apartment complex was silent. The only sounds audible were the faint hum of cars passing on the distant highway. Ethan Miller, a 24-year-old introvert, sat in his small apartment, his laptop open before him. It was his nightly ritual to write horror stories on Reddit's @NoSleep subreddit. His stories felt so real that people would often ask in the comments, "Bro, did this actually happen?" Ethan would simply smile. He loved scaring people. But that night, what unfolded was far more terrifying than any story he had ever written. He placed his fingers on the keyboard and began a new post. Every night at exactly 3 a.m., someone knocks on my apartment door 3 times. When I open it, the hallway is always empty. As soon as the post went live, comments began pouring in. Nice setup. Classic haunted hallway story. Fake but interesting. Ethan chuckled softly. Then, knock. Knock. Knock, asterisk. His heart skipped a beat. He slowly turned his head to look toward his apartment door. It was exactly 2:59 a.m. 3 knocks. Just like that, exactly as he had described in his story moments earlier. He tried to reassure himself. It's just a coincidence, maybe it's the neighbors upstairs. But curiosity got the better of him. He walked slowly toward the door. He peered through the peephole. The hallway was empty. Nothing but the dim glow of the yellow emergency light and a long, deserted corridor. No one. He returned to his laptop and jokingly posted a comment. "Guys, I actually just heard a knock." The comments section exploded. "Bro is role-playing live skull. This is getting good. Record it." Ethan opened his hallway camera app. The corridor was clearly visible in the camera feed. Empty. But then, the sound of light footsteps came from the direction of the kitchen. Tap, tap, tap. Inside his apartment. His throat went dry. He lived alone. Slowly, he moved toward the kitchen. The lights were on. The sink was empty. The window was shut. Nothing. But on the floor, there were wet footprints. As if someone had come inside, soaked from the rain outside. The print started in the kitchen and led all the way to the bedroom door. With trembling hands, he wrote a second comment on Reddit. The hallway is empty, but there are footsteps inside the apartment. Now, people in the comments began to panic. "Bro, call 911. Leave now. Don't go into the bedroom." But Ethan's gaze was fixed on the bedroom door. The door was half open. Pitch black inside. Just then, the sound of slow breathing came from within. H-H-H-E-H-H-H. Ethan's entire body froze. He started to back away, but a new notification popped up on his laptop screen. An unknown user had left a comment. "Don't turn around." His breath caught in his throat. He looked at the commenter's username. Ethan Miller _real. It was his own name. But he had never created that account. With trembling hands, he typed a reply. "Who are you?" The reply came instantly. "I'm the one behind the bedroom door." Something moved inside the bedroom. The door opened a little wider. In the darkness, a silhouette resembling a tall human figure appeared. But its face was completely black, as if the light simply could not touch it. Ethan bolted toward the main door. He turned the door handle. Locked. He unhooked the chain. He slid back the bolt. But the door wouldn't open. As if someone on the other side were holding it shut. Then came those same 3 knocks again. This time from the inside of the door. Thud, thud, thud. Ethan was completely broken now. He rushed back to his laptop and, with trembling fingers, typed out his final post. "There's someone standing behind my bedroom door." The comments flooded in. "Run! Call the police! Jump out the window! Just then, the bedroom door behind him creaked fully open. Creak! The entire apartment suddenly grew cold. The laptop screen began to flicker. Ethan slowly turned to look behind him. The thing had now stepped out of the bedroom. It was incredibly tall. Stooped over. Its face was eyeless. And where its lips should have been, there stretched a long, unnatural smile. It whispered, "They're reading along with us." With a scream, Ethan typed one last time on the keyboard. "He is standing behind me." And then, the screen went black.